Okay, let's see here. Oh, that looks so good. Wow, I can't believe I was able to generate this. So Higgsfield is giving away $100,000 to whoever creates the best AI app. And I created my app using Claude code, where you basically submit a picture of a food and it generates an incredible commercial for you. So in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to do this. I'm going to give you this entire prompt pack completely for free, so that way you can come up with your own app and you can submit it in this incredible contest. Again, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to write a single line of code. All you have to do is just follow me along with this prompt pack that I'm giving you guys completely free, and you'll be all set. All right, I don't want to waste too much of your time. Let's jump right in. All right, so first of all, this is my app called Sizzle, where you basically upload photos and it generates incredible commercials for you in 6 different styles. So I'm going to go into this detail a little bit, but before that, let me just go ahead and talk about quickly what the details of this competition is. So of course, the total prize money is $100,000, and the first position wins $25,000, second 15, third 10, and then afterwards $5,000 to 10 other people. Now again, the chances of you winning are pretty high if you actually follow me along, because Claude code will basically do all of the research for you and everything step by step that I've laid out here for you guys. So you just have to basically copy and paste, right? I'm talking about from the research to the implementation to submitting everything else I'm going to show you. So let me go ahead and give you a few more details. So first of all, you can create any app, right? It could be any theme, and you can click on explore. I'm going to put the link in the description. You can click on this. It'll bring you over here, so that way you guys can see what the rest of the community has already built. I mean, there are some incredible creative ideas here, so you can check out some of the apps that people have created to get an idea. You have about 9 days, or close to 10 days actually, to enter this competition. So you got plenty of time. Now, a few details as far as the terms. So obviously, like I mentioned, the theme is completely open. It could be about anything, right? I'm talking about productivity tools, to games, to image, to video generation, anything you want. The official rules are obviously you have to build and publish an app inside Higgsfield or using Claude code. Higgsfield MCP using Claude code, which is exactly what we're going to do. Pretty much the same thing. So submission is going to be closing July 22nd, and then the winners will be announced on the 29th. Like I said, first place, second place, and then honorable mentions, 5,000 each. The first is 25,000. Eligibility, you have to be 18, and you have to have a Higgsfield account. So like I said, everything is free for you guys. Just make sure you click in a link in the description, because that will give me some affiliate. That would be great. All right. So afterwards, submission rules. Again, I'm going to show you all of this, how to submit it, because we're going to use Claude code to build our app, and I'm going to show you the submittal process as well. So there's some more details about judging and the prohibited content, ownership, blah, blah, blah. You guys can check that out if you want and go through these details. So again, if I click on my apps, this is called Sizzle. So as you can see, I haven't published it yet because I was like, oh, I'm gonna walk through this step by step with you guys. So now that you know a bit about the terms and rules there, let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, of course, like I said, we're going to be using Claude code to do this. So go ahead and sign up for a Claude account if you don't have already. I'm using the desktop app, but feel free to use the web version as well. I'm going to be using Fable 5 because Fable 5 just got extended till July 19th, so why not? But it works with Opus 4.8 again. All right, so now let me show you how you can get this prompt pack, so that way you can just follow along. Of course, in this prompt pack, you'll have kind of a bit of details of what this is about, and then there's 6 copy and paste prompts that you can basically follow along, and I give you some more details on how this works and all of that good stuff. So first of all, we're going to be using the ID machine, but before that, let me show you how to get your hands on this prompt pad. I'm going to put the link in the description. Click on that. It's going to bring you to this free community. Again, this is completely free. I have 2 communities. One's a paid community. It's called AI Workshop, and another one free. You guys will have access to this free one. Once you click on that, you're going to click on join, and you're going to end up right here. And afterwards, the prompt pack is inside the YouTube resources. So when you come to the community, click on classroom section, go to the YouTube resources. You'll find the title of this video, and then also the prompt pack for you guys to completely download for free. All right, so once you do that, go back to your Claude code here, and then just grab the first prompt, right? So you're going to come down right here. Let me zoom in a little bit. So this is the idea machine, because we need to generate the idea, right? So it says winning apps are judged mostly on how much people actually generate inside them. Oh, by the way, that was another thing I forgot to mention. So as far as the concept of the app itself, the people who will win are people who will have actually others use their app, right? So if they're using, as you can see right here, there's the views of how many people have seen your app. Of course, this is going to happen after you submit your app, right? And then also how many credits have been applied using your app. So obviously the more usage you have, the higher chance for you to win this competition, or at least be one of the winners. So like I said, you don't have to worry about all that because I did all of the homework for you. So all you need to do is just basically come here, grab this first prompt, right? So I'm going to copy this, go back to Claude Code. I'm using Fable 5. I'm going to leave it at high. You're going to paste this. So I'm going to enter. So it says, I want to build an AI app on Higgsfield App Builder. Give me 10 app ideas where users would generate lots of images or videos per session, batch use cases, not one-off toys, right? For each idea, give me the target user, the money shot. Oh, actually, I made a mistake right here. I shouldn't have submitted that because I didn't enter the niche. So let me copy this, bring it back here. So here's where you would enter your niche. So let me just, I care most about, and this is where your niche comes in, right? So like, for instance, I'm going to say I care most about AI images or AI videos, right? Yours could be whatever. And like I said, I created that food one because food is always something that people use, and there's always a need for food commercial apps, especially for social media. So that's why I created that. But you can put whatever niche you want. So I'm going to press enter, and let me go ahead and let Claude come up with multiple ideas here. In the meantime, while this is processing, let me show you what Sizzle actually looks like, because this is really cool. So this is the app that I created that I'm going to be submitting, which is called Sizzle, where you basically upload a photo of a dish and it generates different food commercial styles for short form content or for like kind of wide range as well. You have multiple different vibes: late night crave, Michelin elegant, street food hype, cozy family, dessert, and everything else. I already created a bunch of different reels for different photos. It's really cool actually what this thing is capable of. I mean, look at how amazing this one is, right? It looks like it was produced in a professional studio. And like I said, you can create you can upload your entire menu and it will generate all of it. And I mean, this is an actual need because restaurants actually pay for content like this for their own food, or at least I think restaurants will pay for something like this. Actually, you know what? Let me check that. So I'm going to go ahead and ask Jarvis. So this is Jarvis, my personal AI assistant. Let me see what Jarvis says.
Hands-free engaged, sir. Say Jarvis and I shall answer.
Hey Jarvis, I'm going to share my screen with you because I just built an app. I want to get your idea. So let me share my screen with you here. Sharing my screen with you. So this is the app that I created. It's called Sizzle. Would you think that a restaurant will pay for something like this, where they would upload like one of their menus and they can basically generate a reel? What do you think?
Sir, yes. Restaurants are precisely the sort of chronically under-marketed, visually obsessed business that would pay for this without blinking, provided the output looks appetizing rather than uncanny. That burger-eating close-up is doing a lot of the convincing work here.
Okay, so would you think that a restaurant will pay for something like this if I were to upload this?
Sir, this Sizzle tool has genuine legs. Burger reels that moody and appetite triggering are exactly the content small restaurants pay agencies hundreds monthly for, and they clearly can't produce this in-house.
Exactly. Good point, Jarvis. Anyways, so Jarvis confirms, again, like I said, apps like this are definitely something useful. And that's why the reason why I was showing you this is because you can see what type of apps you're capable of creating and that are actually useful, right? And those are the apps that are going to have a higher chance to win this competition. But anyway, so let's go back to see what Claude's doing. So there you go. Now it gives you 10 different ideas, right? So it says pet cinematic universe, target user, pet owners, right? Mascot factory, serialized reel engine, right? Before and after morph machine, and lots of other different ideas. So now it also tells you what recommendation it provides. My honest take, 1 to 3 are consumer creator plays where the loop itself is the product, right? So it gives you all of the different details. So let's go ahead. I kind of like this pet cinematic universe. That's kind of nice. So the next step is going to be going here and just copying the next prompt, right? So I'm going to copy this, paste it here. And I'm going to say we're building idea number. So this is where we're going to be basically putting this copy and paste right here. And then, like I said, for you, it's going to be whatever you choose right there, right? Idea number 1. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and enter this. Oh, I think I didn't copy everything all the way. Oops. Let me go back here. Oh yeah, I forgot to copy the rest of it, but that's fine. Make sure you're copying the whole prompt there. So it says, I'll verify the exact model names against live Higgsfield catalog before locking into blueprints. We're not guessing. So this is going to go ahead and actually go through the Higgsfield models to use for each generation to make sure that the models that we're going to be used that are going to be present inside Higgsfield. Now, if you've used Higgsfield, if you've watched from my previous video, I'm a huge fan of Higgsfield. I love their product, but they basically have a ton of all the models that are out there in the market. So from your most popular models of sedans to Nano Banana for images to GP2, everything else. So the chances are you're going to definitely get the models, the most popular models that are out in the market. All right. So afterwards, once we're done with this, so you're just basically going to follow the next step, right? So now afterwards, you're just going to go ahead and do the master build. Now this is the big one, right? It tells Claude to create the app project to the Higgsfield MCP. So in order to do this now, before we do this, so while that's building, we need to install our Higgsfield MCP. So now if you haven't installed that, so right here, actually, let me see what this did. All right. So it actually came up with pause cars, right? Your pet, every movie, one upload. That's pretty cool, actually, right? So let's see. And it says that it's going to use GPT-2 model because that's the best model out in the market. Sedans 2.0 mini for all scene clips because it's cheaper and the best model out there. And then it's not going to use Cinematic Studio 3 and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so don't worry about the rest. It just basically gives you all of the details here so that way you don't have to worry about anything. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move to the next step. But before we do that, like I said, we need to install our Higgsfield MCP because that's what's going to be required. So in order to do that, it's pretty simple. You're going to click right here in the plus button. You're going to go to connectors. You're going to go to manage connectors and you're going to come to the top right here and click on add and you're going to add a custom connector. So this is where you're going to name yours, right? So it could be Higgsfield or something. And to get the remote MCP, all you have to do is, again, I'm going to put the link in the description for you guys so that way you can just click on this. So once you click on that, it's going to bring you right here and you're going to make sure you're on the MCP and Claude. And all you have to do is just copy this and then go back and just paste it. Okay. Mine's not going to do it because I already have it added, but you're just going to click on add and it will add your MCP, Higgsfield MCP. And mine says its server with this URL already exists, so that's why it's throwing that error. But anyways, and then afterwards it's going to show this Higgsfield logo, and all you have to do is just click on connect, and it will go to your. It's going to open a new tab on your browser because you want to make sure that you're logging in and giving it access, right? So it's going to approve your access. Then afterwards, once you authorize that, you're going to come back to your Claude code and click on the plus button, go to connectors again, and make sure that Higgsfield is toggled on. And that's pretty much you're done as far as kind of doing the Higgsfield MCP connection there. So now the next step is going to be just copying this right here, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this. Oops. Make sure you're copying the whole copy. Go back here, paste. And for the app name, right? So this time it's going to be, I'm just going to get rid of this because that happened in the previous step, which was called, what did we call it? Paw cars, right? All right, where to go? There you go. I'm going to paste this, enter, right? So now it's going to go ahead and create the new Higgsfield website project with the type app name Paw cars, pull Higgsfield official app creation instruction and follow them exactly, their SDK, blah, blah, blah. So like I said, this is where you don't have to worry about like doing extra work. This is going to just follow everything step by step to make sure it's going to read all of the instructions here, all of the submission guidelines to make sure that it's following everything accordingly and not making things up on its own. So there you go. Now it's creating the project and then it's going to create all of the different steps. So afterwards, I'm going to skip this because I already did this. So I'm just going to show you the next step. So after you do that part, same thing, you're just going to come right here, right? Because you created now the app is built because that's going to take a good couple of minutes. And then you're going to do this one, the polish pass, because you want to make sure that the Claude Code is treating the app as a brutal app reviewer. So you want to test every screen and every button of the app, list everything that's confusing, broken, or ugly, so that way everything is good to go. Afterwards, you're just going to go ahead and create the launch kit right here. Okay. And then of course, as far as the app, once all of that is done, then you're going to come to your account here. And if you go to my apps, then your app should be created here. Now, let's say the publishing is not done through Claude Code. It's very simple. All you have to do is come right here here, click on publish here, right? So it's just going to say publish to community. Your app will appear on the community feed. Most used app rise to the top. What helps? Viral format, video cover, short name. And that's all. We did all of that already. So all you have to do is just click on publish. And now you're going to put the name, right? The domain name is going to be sizzle-studio.higgsfield.app. Of course, you don't have to have a custom domain there. And then also going to put a quick description, but all of this is going to be taken care of by Claude, so you don't have to worry about anything. So allow remixing, let other users create a copy of this app. Now I'm just going to keep it at that. So I'm going to click on publish. And now this is going to go ahead and publish the app. There you go. App published. The community can now discover it. Okay. So if I refresh the page here, go to the bottom, there you go. Cars is already being generated, right? So that's exactly what we did earlier there. So if I click on this, right, there you go. I can see exactly how to use this app, and I can go to my reels, and everything is all good to go. So now that it's published, another important thing is you want to click on submit here. You want to make sure you're posting this to at least one social media platform. So this could be your LinkedIn, your Twitter, or whatever it may be. So go ahead and post that app, right? So you're just going to copy this, and you're going to go to your Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, whatever it is. Copy this link, and you're going to post it with this hashtag Higgsfield app. That's all you need to do. And once you do that, go ahead and grab that link to your post, come bring it right here, paste it, and you're going to click on submit, and you're basically all set. Now your app is being submitted to the App Store. Of course, you don't have to do this right away, right? You can just publish your app and you can come back and later on do it, but you want to make sure that you're not missing the deadline there, right? You have 9 days. So make sure that you're submitting it before that. And of course, it's going to show up right here after you submit it if people start to actually use it. So anyways, well, hopefully you guys will win some money. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. And like I said, everything the prompt pack will be available for you in the free community. And if you're interested in learning how to get your hands on Jarvis, the AI employee and AI assistant, you can feel free to check out the paid community. Link is going to be description in there as well, where we teach you exactly everything step by step about Claude Code Masterclass. And you can also just grab an AI assistant, AI employee like Jarvis and TARS, just basically by copying or downloading a zip file. Okay, so check that out if you're interested. If not, again, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.